Hi everyone, so I'm back with a tutorial, as you can tell, because I'm totally barefaced and ready and waiting to go to show you a really nice kind of smoky brown eye that I wore it yesterday, but I have worn it quite a few times. But it was just, I made it look really nice and smoky yesterday, and I thought I'm going to record this and let you guys see what I like wearing. So the main shadows I am going to be using are MAC ones, but there are a few drugstore ones, like drugstore products thrown in this video as well. But the two shadows are MAC Sober and Mystery eyeshadows, which I'll show you closer up in a minute when I get started. But there are some high street products, and I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. I just feel like lots of hands today. But yeah, I'm going to get started. I'll do the rest of the face afterwards. I've already cleaned and primed my face and moisturised, etc. The primer I actually used was this one by Me, which is Seventh Heaven, which is quite nice. It smells of orangey satsuma type smell, which is quite nice. But I'm going to get started with the eyes. The first product I'm going to use is this tattoo colour shadow, and it's the Bad on Bronze, which I can't remember what the UK name is. This is the American one. It's like that. It's the nice bronzy shadow, and I'm going to apply this all over my lids. Just messy on the lids with the finger, and you can tidy it up later if you want to, but this is just a light base I'm just applying. You could use a clear, not clear base, like a skin tone base if you wanted, but I just find this one works a whole lot better. I find it just adds to the smoky bronze look. So I'm applying that all over the lid. I have actually just accidentally put some in the brow bone area, but we can sort that out in a second. I'm also going to put a little bit underneath the eye, like so, but not all the way under, just my outer edge, sort of the centre of the eye, like that. And then I'm just going to take, I was putting it on with my ring finger, but I'm just going to take my little finger and just blend out the edges with my finger, like that, so it's not so messy, like that. So for the eyeshadows, I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is just a mini, it's a 239 Sigma brush, but I know it's not called a 239 anymore. It's actually called something else, but I don't know what it is. But colour I'm going to use first is Sober, which is this colour, and it's kind of a dirty sandy brown colour with a hint of gold in it, which is really, really pretty. It's not very well known with bloggers and beauty people, but I think it's one of those shadows that's slowly getting like more like the word out about it. But I'm going to just put this on the brush and just pat this over the top of the bronzed shadow, like that. So there you go. I've just actually zoomed you in because I thought I was too far away actually for you to actually see anything at all. So I'm just patting that Sober shade on top of the Bad on Bronze eyeshadow, the cream base, sorry. I'm just patting that all over my lids, and it doesn't really do much to the base. It just, I don't know, it just, these two colours go really well together. And I'm just doing it roughly all over the Bad on Bronze, like so. So that's that. And then what I'm going to take is this colour here, which is Mystery, which is kind of a dark brown, cool tone brown, but it's got a little bit of shimmer going on. You can't really see it. It's one of those shadows you need to see in person, but you can see a little bit of shimmer in there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same brush again, but instead of using the side of the brush, I'm going to use the tip of the brush, and I'm going to go in like this, get the colour on, tap off the excess. And I'm literally just going to draw here the colour just on this brow bone area here in the crease. And I'll do that on both sides. And I know it looks really free here, I'm just drawing a line in, but you will see in a minute it will look better. So I'm now going to take a clean blending brush, and this is a MAC T17 brush. And what I'm just going to do is go back and forth in the crease over the top of Mystery and just blend it in to the crease. I will go back and add more in a moment, but I'm just blending away that initial dark brown into the crease. And then I'm going to just take that colour again and apply the brow crease bone area. It's not like brow bone, is it? It's the crease. It feels like a bone. There is a bone there, but it's not the actual brow bone. Getting confused. But I'm just going to blend that again with my brush. Making a mess of things. I'm just going to go back and forth like a window wiper. So I've built up the colour to how I want it. It's just a dirty brown smoky eye at the moment, but I'm actually going to blend out the crease a little bit more, and I'm going to use this colour here, which is a Mega, and it's kind of a concrete grey matte colour. You probably can't really tell because the lighting's washing it out, but if you're wondering what all the colours are, this is Quarry, which is probably one of my favourites, as you can tell because I have literally hit pan. But yeah, this is very popular with eyebrows, this colour, so you've probably heard of it before. But it's also very good for blending out creases. I'm just taking a little bit of that and just going back and forth gently in the crease, just to soften any of the colours in the crease there, like so. So that is that. I'm now going to take that brush again, which I used to apply the shadow onto my lids, and I'm going to put the shadow under here as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix Mystery and Zoba together, so you get this kind of mix up shadow, obviously, because I'm mixing them together. And I'm just going to pat this underneath the eye, but I'm not going to take it all the way to the inner corner. I'm just going over that bronzed Maybelline colour that I put on earlier, like that. So it looks kind of a messy smoky eye, if you can see. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a liner just over the top of that, and it's the Scandaleyes taupe liner, which looks like this colour. It's a really nice colour, and I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line. Going to be in the waterline a little bit, but it's not going to go, I'm not putting it all the way into the inner corner. I want to keep the inner corner free of colour, really. But I'm also going to tight line my upper waterline, and I'm using the Double Wear eyeliner by Estee Lauder. I'm just going to put that on up there. I've just put a little bit on my lid, which if you make that error, just take a Q-tip or a brush and kind of just blend it away as soon as possible before it has a chance to dry. So I've lined my upper waterline, and now I'm going to put a little bit of highlight in this area and in my inner corner. And I'm not actually using an eyeshadow for this, I'm actually just using what I have to hand. And it is this beautiful colour, which is actually a face powder, but it's by Chanel, as you can see. But it's called Rose Amerville. I've used it before in some of my videos, but I think it's actually limited edition. But it's a very faint shimmer, pinky shade, and it's really pretty for the face and just gives you a nice kind of glow. But I'm just using the same shade on my brow bone and in my inner corner tear duct area. I just want to give a little bit of highlight, but this is such a subtle shade, it's not going to do anything too shimmery OTT for the look. I want this to be very dark and all about the bronzed eyes. I've now finished with all the eyeshadows, and now I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm not using my Shiramura ones because I can't find them at the moment. I think they're in my car, but I'm using the spare pair I have, and these are called Mr. Mascara ones, and I think they're from Boots. But I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. Then I'm going to apply lots of mascara for this look. I've just curled my eyelashes. I'm now going to apply mascara, and it's the Clinique High Impact one, which I really love. I've loved this for years. I've only just got back into using it. And I'm just going to apply lots and lots of layers to my upper lashes, and I'm not really going to do anything to my bottom lashes. I'm just concentrating on the top lashes. I'm just going to apply that, and I'll get back to you in a minute. So I've now finished my eyes. What I'm going to do now is finish the rest of my face. I'm going to start off with foundation. Foundation I've been loving at the moment is the Matte Lumiere by Chanel, but this is actually a discontinued product, which is really upsetting. But I'm going to apply that with a Real Techniques Expert face brush, and I really love this brush. I got it recently, and I love this for applying this foundation because the foundation is quite thick, and I just find that this brush works really well at putting on the product. And I'm going to avoid my under eyes because I'm going to go in there with an actual brush and put my concealer on in a minute, but I don't want to disrupt that liner on the bottom lashes. I'm just going to apply this all over my face and make sure I go down my jaw line as well, so it's all blended. I'm now going to apply concealer under my eyes, and the two products I'm going to use is my Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer and my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this under my eyes where I want to apply and conceal those dreadful dark circles and any kind of blemishes or discolorations that I feel like I need to cover up. And then I take my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and I blend it. Circular motions, trying not to move the product too much. And be careful under your eyes because you have that really lovely liner going on and you just don't want to ruin it. So be careful when you come to blend this out into the skin. I've now finished applying my concealer. I'm just going to set my under eyes with this Laura Mercier Secret Whitening Powder and a clean 217 brush. And this is a really great technique if you feel like you have oily skin and you just want to set, especially the under eyes. And I just take a little bit of the powder and I put it into the lid and I just swirl it around, tap off the excess. I just tap this underneath. Never sweep straight away, just tap it because obviously your concealer is still damp. And I just press this into the skin, and then when you feel like you've covered all the concealer under the eyes, then you kind of go back and forth really lightly just to blend the powder into the skin. And I just find this really makes the concealer last under the eye, and also when you get fallout it doesn't tend to stick to the concealer underneath the eye as well. That's a really good technique. And then I'm just going to powder my face, and I'm going to use that Chanel powder again, which is the Rose Merville. It's a naturally pressed powder. I'm just going to put that on with a Real Techniques multitasking brush. I'm just going to swirl that in the powder and just pat that on my forehead, down my nose and on my cheek area and just the chin, like that. Then I'm going to put on a bit of blusher, and the blusher I'm using is NARS Deep Throat. Mine's a bit broken up because the lid just like broke off for some reason, but this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty shimmery pink colour, catches the light really well. I'm going to put this on with a duo fibre mini brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to swirl my brush in, and I'm just going to smile and just tap that onto the cheeks very lightly and then swirl it a little bit so it blends. But I don't want anything too much because it's all about the eyes. Just swirling it, getting my hair in the way, but it just gives this really nice glow to the cheeks, which is really nice, like so. So that's the face almost finished. Just gotta finish off my eyebrows, and I'm using my Old Faithful HD brow palette, and the shade I'm going to use is Ash Brown, which is this colour here. Looks very similar to a Mega, I think. And I'm also going to put that on with an Eco Tools angled brush. I'm just going to lightly apply that to my eyebrows just to fill in any sparse parts of the brow, like so. I could have probably got away with not doing much to my brows, but I'm doing a tutorial, so I thought I would do it all for you. So that's that. And then I'm just going to finish off the lips. I'm using a baby pink colour, and it is the Lovely Rose. It's a L'Oreal Rouge Caresse. Is it Rouge Caresse or Caresse lipstick? Looks like this. It's really, really soft pink colour. So I'm going to apply that onto the lips. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a gloss over top, and I'm going to use this Barry M1, and I think this is a coral colour. It has no name. I think it's 11, but it has no name, unfortunately. I have blogged about it before. I'm just going to put a little bit of this in the middle of my lip, and I'm just going to do that, and it sort of blends it all onto my lips. That's it, everyone. This is a tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you have any requests, leave them below. You can find me on my blog, on Twitter. I'll have all that information below. I'm on Instagram as well, just to let you know. But I hope you enjoyed the look. Let me know your thoughts and whatever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!